Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Monday the 23rd, and today was another extremely long day. Was up at 5 a.m., just can't sleep, it's ridiculous. Got a handful of things done. I went outside and had my headlamp on. My running headlamp was kind of interesting, kind of dumb to be out there doing that, but was out there. Bruce was such a lazy butt, he didn't even get up. He just stayed in bed. I went out and worked for a little while. Came back in, grabbed myself some breakfast, got a couple things here in the house done, nothing major. Headed back out to the shop, and I didn't really have much I could do. I had to empty the trailers and the truck and that and get that stuff all hauled off, and then I was waiting around for the insurance guy to show up. Finally got a call at like 9:30, said he'd be here about 10:30, so I just did some computer stuff and kind of stuck around inside here and whatnot, and then headed back out to the shop. Once he got here, he took a bunch of pictures and that, and found out that my building is insured for $4,500 as an out building. That's what the coverage it has. So he said that clearly it'll max that out, and then I'll get that. I got to get the process done and whatever and whatnot, and then go from there. And he also said I think there's $4,500, up to $4,500 will go into the cleanup of it. So the dumpster fees and that. I kind of asked like if I hired somebody to come do it, like what happens there, and he didn't give me a straight answer. He just kept saying it like covers dump fees and dumpster rentals and that kind of thing. And I didn't ask. I didn't really get a straight answer. Like, could I hire a contractor to come in and actually tear it down? And I didn't get an answer. So I'm just kind of, I don't know, waiting around. I'm going to just keep doing what I can on it. I got to get all of my stuff out of there that I'm trying to get out of the way first and that. And then basically I'm going to go rent a backhoe and tear it down the rest of the way is my plan. So we'll see what happens. I was super happy to hear that at least the dump fees that I've gotten hauled off so far is included in that $4,500. So, because I'm like $100 into that alone already. So definitely it's going to add up quick. It sounds like I can make a claim on the building earlier, so I can get some of that money coming in to help pay for the cleanup, and then I can make a claim on the cleanup separately. So we'll see how that goes. And like I was talking to somebody else, I'm like, yeah, it sounds great and everything, and I've heard many times in the past from adjusters and stuff, they're like 100%, oh yeah, super easy, just give us all these receipts and we'll write you checks for them and that, and then to find out, oh no, we're not going to pay you a dime. So I'm not holding my breath at all, thinking the money's there. Had an incident with my business that it was ran into by a truck, and the company's like, oh yeah, it's our fault, his fault, blah blah whatever, all is good. Basically it's like 25,000, 30,000 into the damn thing, and they're like, oh no, it wasn't his fault. And we're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, excuse me? I'm like, you guys said it was his fault. You admitted it's his fault. Oh no, we're going to go into this some bullshit, like, loophole type thing. We're going to fight. And I'd hired an attorney because my insurance company had said I waited too long to file a claim on them. So I had that issue there, which was also ridiculous in the process. But went ahead and I was like, screw this crap. I was so pissed off. I was just at that weird stage of my life. And I'd hired an attorney who was a really good friend of mine, really good client of mine. And the guy just totally botched the whole damn deal. I mean, like, literally cost me 30 grand. It was like 3.5 years later went through. I was like, it was just absolutely ridiculous that I ended up settling out on the whole deal, because the attorney that he'd dropped the case, he had left the firm, the other guy had taken it over, and it's like, I'm not doing it. He was doing a contingency, basically straight up guaranteed me, oh yeah, we got this guy, his company's all agreeing to pay you, and ended up on a whole process where I think I got like $1,000 out of the deal. It was absolutely damn ridiculous. The other guy was like, I want a $10,000 retainer to even try and fight this for you, and I'm like, excuse me? I'm like, this guy promised, because he made a lot of promises. The guy was full of shit. I'm like, how awesome is that? And not only did I lose that 30 grand, I also lost what I thought was a close friend of mine, Bishop, the Mormon church, the whole 9 yards and stuff. So definitely, I don't know, the whole thing went away, and I was kind of, somebody asked, what that accident cost you? And I said, a friendship, a really close friendship, that's what it cost me, and that right there was worse than the 30 grand that was out. But that's why with this, I don't count anything until I actually have a check cleared in my account, and then I'll count as being paid off on the insurance. Until then, I'm just throwing all my money at it. That my money that was going for my Florida trip is going into this. Also, I've got the issue with the fact that I had a bunch of stuff in there that was finished projects that were some of them were being sold, some tools were supposed to be picked up the next day, and I had a handful of projects in there that were going out on consignment with pretty good. I mean, I was 95% certain I was going to be able to sell them within the week, and I had a couple. There's 3 different orders of things that were custom built for people that people already had ordered, so I was going to get the money for those. And luckily, they're all cool that I talked to everybody, and they're like, "Hey, no big deal. We understand. We didn't even give you a deposit. We just went by your word, and you took our word that we were going to pay you when it got there." And so that's all gone. So now I'm trying to figure out. Not only do I'm out all this extra cash I'm dumping out for just buying anything and everything, extension cords, and I need to buy brooms and that kind of crap to clean this stuff up, and trash cans and whatnot, and all the dump fees. I'm also out. I'm figuring about $1,000 I had in there. It should have been already in my account by this weekend. Would have been Thanksgiving weekend to deliver them, and I would have been like $1,000 ahead. So now I'm just going the opposite direction. It's kind of sad, but still trying to put the Florida trip together somehow. I don't know how it's going to happen. I'm really working on putting it together. I'm kind of at a loss right now because I lost all that. Luckily, I did have a couple projects that should have been delivered a while back. And they never picked them up. They were actually sitting on the front porch. They were bright, big, and bulky, and that's going to get me like $160 tomorrow. I think they're supposed to pick them up, so that's a good thing. That'll at least cover a couple more trips to dump. So it's one of those fun things you don't realize how much that makes a difference. Also found out that I need a pulley for the van. Is $135 for the stupid pulley for that air pump. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. I've tried calling around a couple of junkyards and they can't get an answer. Like, we don't know if it fits. Bring in your old one. I'm like, I don't have the old one. The old one's gone. Well, it's when you took it. I'm like, I bought the van without a pulley, so just go get a pulley off there. And they're like, what the hell? And I'm like, I can bring you the air pump and we can go. Oh, guy ain't gonna work. And I'm like, screw it. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to tell them to order the pulley, I think, and I'm just tired of messing with it. I want it out of here as soon as possible. The one shop said it's like 3 days out to get, so I don't know. Just, it's one of those things that at some point you just get fed up with it, and you're like, I'd rather be broke I'd rather spend the extra $100 or $125 in this damn thing than have it done, than have to just think about it one more day. I want that van finished, and then I can start building a new bed frame and stuff, which I don't have a saw. I gotta go buy a saw, I gotta go buy new lumber, I got all that crap, so... Oh, crap's ridiculous. That's kind of overwhelming. But anyway, was out in the shop. Finally, the insurance guy left. That was a real, wow, that's a weird-ass vlog here. The insurance guy left. Got a phone call from the fire department. Needs more information stuff. No big deal there. Got a phone call from, I can't remember who it was, somebody else's. I don't remember who that was now. Oh, a guy wanting to buy some of the items I had on Craigslist, the tools, and I'm like, nope, those, if you see it's gone. Well, I saw it's gone, but I thought maybe you still had it. And I'm like, nope, I took it down for a reason, and whatnot. And he asked if I had any other tools and stuff, and I said maybe. And he kept asking. It was like, I kept saying maybe, and I'm like, I said I had a fire in my garage. I don't know what I still have in there. And he's like, oh, that's what your maybe's about. I just didn't know what that was, and I'm like, then ask what the hell you mean by maybe, kind of thing. So it was kind of a weird one there. So who knows? Played with the dog outside quite a bit. He was out there with me most of the day again, working. Got the dump hauled off, had the truck and trailer emptied. Came back, started screwing around with it. Was pretty excited about it. Mom got her car back out of the shop. I'm not sure what day it was. She got back Sunday, yes. And so I went ahead and was seeing her stuff, and we had to move it around a little bit today, which is no big deal. Went and got it picked up and everything else, and she's got her car back, so I got my truck back full time now, which is awesome. So that worked out good. I did back the truck up this time right dead center in front of the garage instead of hauling it out, because I said if they're going to pay me, or they're supposedly going to pay for the dump fees, I'm not going to waste all the time and the energy of burning all that junk to get rid of the extra weight. I'm just going to throw it in the truck. So I backed the truck right down against the garage. Saved me a lot of walking. That's my goal. So went ahead and got it all filled up. It's stuffed full. It was after hours. I couldn't take it in. So kind of called it a night there. Came inside. I've just been going through and just logging everything. I got a bunch of pictures of good stuff and just craziness. So we'll see. Who the hell knows what's going to come about it all. So I tried to stay positive. Oh, I did have a neighbor come by and brought her little dog. She got a big old American Bulldog? English Bulldog. I don't know. She got a big old Bulldog. Mastiff. I don't know what the hell it is. Some big-ass dog. They've played together and stuff. And she has a little tiny dog, too. And the little tiny dog was with her. So Bruce and I went and visited with her and chatted with her and stuff. And the dog and Bruce were playing. Bruce wants to play more than the dog does. She, went ahead and we chatted quite a bit about the garage and whatnot. And she told me where she lived, because I'd mentioned about bringing Bruce up and letting the dogs play together and that. And she was saying stuff and told me actually where her address was. I knew kind of the general area, but didn't know where it was. So I'm going to try and get them together and let them roughhouse and beat each other up. Because I talked about it when I had my foot surgery, how I really would have liked to have had Bruiser come down and basically beat the crap out of Bruce for a while and kind of wear him down a little bit. So the other thing than that was just the fact that I'm just covered in mud. My carpet's destroyed my bedroom. I'm just, with the whole concept, I think I'm going to just plan on the carpet need replaced anyway, so I'm just going to keep vacuuming up, but it's just stained and all the crap and the mud out there. I'm just going to replace the carpet in this room. I don't know, I figure once I get the van done, I'll be able to sleep in it, and then I'll tear my room apart, rebuild the room, and then I'll be basically camping in the van in the driveway. So anyway, this is a crazy rambling thing. I'm so exhausted. My brain is just mush. So anyway, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.